What's up everybody, MG Johnson here, back with another video. I know I haven't been uploading for a little while, actually 2 months, so I'm very sorry about that, but here's the reason. I actually haven't been able to come up with ideas for my YouTube channel, and I thought about, instead of just making random shit on my YouTube channel, I would come up with an idea and then take 2 months off YouTube. So yeah, that's why. I've also been doing a lot of TikToks, which I'm actually pretty proud of. You can just see my TikTok profile right here. I've actually gained over 600 followers in less than 5 months on TikTok, and I'm pretty happy about that. And I've been using a lot of time on TikTok. But if you don't follow me already on TikTok, you can go in and follow me. And yeah, but here's the video we're gonna do for today. Sorry, so please enjoy the video. So I've been coming up with this idea, or it's not actually my idea, it's a YouTuber called Mini Superheroes today who actually came up with the idea. And I thought it sounded very interesting, so I thought about doing the same on my YouTube channel. If you guys don't know, I'm a really big fan of Star Wars, Lego and Marvel, those things in general. And I've been thinking about making a YouTube series here on my YouTube channel for a while about making every single Lego Marvel movies in the MCU in chronological order of release in Lego form. So here's how it's gonna turn out. I'll be making every Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in chronological release up to Avengers Endgame. In my videos, I will be making custom minifigures for the movies and use official minifigures in my reviews. So let's get started with the review of the first Marvel Cinematic Universe movie, Iron Man 1. And just a little side note, guys, I haven't been making YouTube videos in over 2 months, as I said at the start of the video. So if my voice cracks or I say something wrong, just bear over with me, okay? But okay, let's continue to the review of the first Iron Man movie in the MCU timeline. So guys, it will only make sense for us to start with the first superhero in the MCU timeline, Iron Man, or as he's better known as, Tony Stark. So for this minifigure, I've chose some black legs that you can get from the Bruce Banner minifigure from the Infinity War line of sets. You can also get that minifigure in the Thor Ragnarok sets. The body right here is just a plain white torso that I pulled off. I actually can't remember where I got this plain white torso, but if you don't have a plain white torso like that, you can just, take a Sharpie or something. No, not a Sharpie, sorry, I already made a mistake there. You can take a scissor right here, which I did for some of my minifigures if I wanted the torso color for some of my custom figures, and just scrap off the paint with this, the pointy thing of the scissor to get off the printing from the torso. Then I used one of these neck brackets in black because I didn't have it in any other color right here and then. By the time of making this custom, sorry, I am really bad at talking today. I used one of these blue arc reactor pieces, kind of like that you get with almost every Iron Man figure. I used Tony Stark's head from the 2012 line of sets, and then this black Superman hairpiece that you can get from the Superman vs. Batman sets. So that's Tony Stark. Let's move on to our next character, or custom Lego minifigure. So the next custom minifigure, or it's actually not a custom, it's a official Lego minifigure that we actually got last year in the Iron Man Hall of Armor set, is the Mark 1 Iron Man. So this minifigure is really cool. The only problem I have with this figure, in my opinion, or there is the problem in my opinion, is the helmet right here. I think they could have used a little time doing some new molding for a new helmet. Just like the ones we see on those knockoff Mark 1 figures. But the body, the legs, and the back printing is cool. I really like it. It really represents the Iron Man Mark 1 armor cool. Or very good, sorry. But if I have to choose, I would get another helmet instead of this one. But I mean, that's what we get, and I don't have anything else to say. Then it's a great minifigure, but I would have wanted another helmet for that. Another molding for that helmet piece. So let's move on to the next custom minifigure. So the next minifigure in my review is the Iron Man Mark II. this is actually one of the reasons why I didn't do this video a long time earlier, because, yes, a long time earlier, or a lot earlier, sorry, I'm really tired today, but the reason why I didn't make this video much earlier was because this minifigure hadn't came out before a little time ago. So I really needed this figure for this review, because I don't have any parts to make a custom. So for this minifigure there's actually nothing custom for me. You get it in the expansion set to the Iron Man armor hall set, so that's really cool. The helmet again, what I've wanted a new mold for, or one of the older molds for the Iron Man helmets, just like you see right here. This one where the flap right here goes up, instead of it being this piece right here, which is only one piece. But again, I don't see Lego doing any failures. A lot of the figures they make is made from what it's called. It's taken. Sorry, from I forgot what I was gonna say. Taken from concept arts. That was what I was gonna say. So yeah, but again, I like this minifigure very much, and that is one of the reasons that I didn't make this review a lot earlier. So let's move on to the next Iron Man armor. So the next Iron Man armor we have here is the last one seen in the movie, and that is Iron Man Mark III. A lot of people, including the person who this video is inspired from, mini superheroes, they just take the Iron Man Mark 7 suit, but I thought about making a little customization to it myself. So I used the 2012 Iron Man Mark 7 helmet right here. You can get it from the Quinjet set, Iron Man vs. Loki set, which is actually from 2017 or 16, I think. I used the body from Iron Man Mark 34 from Avengers Age of Ultron. I got this from the Hulkbuster vs. Hulk set, to be more specifically. The legs is also from the 2012 Iron Man Mark 7 figure. And under here you got your basic Tony Stark head right here, which on the other side has an angry expression right here. So yeah, that's it for my Iron Man Mark III custom, and I'm very happy how this turned out. Now let's move on to Iron Man's best friend. So this is James Rhodes, military leader and Iron Man's best friend. So for this figure I actually used this bodysuit that I actually got from the Lego movie. I think it was Attack on Cloud City set, where you get one of those robot henchmen. I used some black legs that you can get in a lot of sets. One of the examples is the Tony Stark minifigure from 2013's Iron Man 3. You can also get these black arms from Bruce Banner from the Ragnarok sets and Infinity War Hulkbuster set. Those black hands right here I pulled off from Team Groot from Avengers Infinity War. The head right here I used for the Lego Dimensions Cyborg minifigure, which is pretty cool, and I think it represents Rhodey a little bit. I actually also think this is the head they used for War Machine in the Civil War airport battle set. So that is very cool, and I really like how this minifigure turned out. You're gonna see this body right here in a lot of times in this video, but just bear over with it. So now let's move on to the next figure. So here we got Pepper Potts, Tony Stark's assistant from Iron Man 1. For Pepper right here, I used this official Pepper Potts hair. I don't have the official minifigure, because if I had, I would have used that, but I have the hair, which I got from a Lego City set a while back, which is the exact same hair that is on the official Pepper Potts minifigure. For the head, I used this head, I think it's from Pirates of the Caribbean. I think the character is Jane or something. I don't know, I haven't watched the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. The body and the arms, the hands and the legs are from the Bruce Banner minifigure from the Avengers Infinity War sets and for Ragnarok set. So that's Pepper Potts. Just a little quick review of her. Now let's go over to the big baddie of this minifigure review. Here we have the big baddie from Iron Man 1, Obadiah Stane. And if you don't know, Obadiah Stane is the one who actually hired the assassinators to capture Tony and bring him to that cave where we see him make the first Iron Man mark. And Obadiah Stane is actually also the one who works together with Tony to build up Stark Industries after his father passes away, or Tony's father passes away. So So yeah, he kind of starts out as the good character, and then when Tony makes the first Iron Man suit and he knows that the attempt to kill Tony fails, he turns over to like the evil side and becomes a villain. So for this character, I actually used Obi-Wan Kenobi's head from 2012's Millennium Falcon set. I used the suit here that I just used for Rhodey. It was Rhodey, and then just put some light what it's called tan hands on to match the head color of Obadiah Stane. So that's Obadiah Stane. Now let's move on to the last character of this custom minifigure review. So here we have Agent Coulson, or Phil Coulson, from Iron Man 1. We see him actually talk with Pepper during the presentation that Tony holds after he comes back for being held hostage as Iron Man. It is actually in the not the middle of the movie, but almost in the last part of the first segment of the movie. So for this custom minifigure, there is an official minifigure, I have to say, of Agent Coulson from 2018 or 17, I think, but I didn't manage to get that figure when it came out, so I just had to make my own. But the hair I used is actually from Lego City, a Lego City pizzeria set I got some years back. You can also get this hair from the what it's called, the fire truck kind of mech from the Lego movie set. That doctor that goes for a little big penny on the market. He has that hair piece. The head is from one of those construction workers from the what it's called, Batman Lego sets. And the body right here, and arms and hands and legs are from the robot from the Lego Movie 1 set that I just mentioned earlier. So that's Agent Phil Coulson. Now let's move on to a secret character that I haven't been told about, or telling you about, that is in this the movie. Here we have Nick Fury, which actually made a brief appearance in the end credits scene for Iron Man 1. The head I used is actually for official Lego Nick Fury minifigure from that Spider-Man bicycle set back from 2014, I think it was, or 13. But I lost the body parts, and I don't think the body anyway matched up with how he looks in the MCU. So because that figure that this head comes from is gonna represent him from the comic books. So the arms and the body and the legs is actually from one of those first order gunners that you can get in that battle pack from the Force Awakens wave. It's out of market right now, but I guess you can buy it on eBay or something for not that much, actually, maybe a little bit over what it actually cost when it came out. And then I used some black brown hands, that I pulled off from this group. So that is Nicholas Fury from Iron Man 1, and this actually what it's called stops our custom minifigure review for this video. So let's take a look at all the characters we made today and that we have shown in this video. So here we have the full cast of minifigures that I used for this review of this Iron Man movie. If you want to see more of these reviews, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and then I'll see you in the next MCU Marvel Lego movie that we'll be making, which will be Hulk. So I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.